What if everything you thought you knew about communication was wrong? Discover the secrets that could change your life. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where every word you spoke felt like it was falling on deaf ears? You might have left that discussion feeling defeated, even though you had valuable insights to share. What if I told you that the true power in communication lies not in what you say, but in what you choose to withhold? Silence is often misunderstood. It is not merely the absence of sound, but a profound statement in itself. Nietzsche, one of the most influential philosophers, recognized the strength inherent in silence. He argued that those who speak the loudest often reveal their insecurities, while those who remain silent possess a unique power that can quietly dominate any interaction. Imagine entering a room full of chatter and noise, yet you stand apart, calm and composed. Your silence becomes a presence that commands attention, forcing others to confront their own words and emotions. This chapter aims to unravel the layers of silence as a strategic tool, showing you how to harness its potential to outsmart anyone without uttering a single word. In a world that often equates noise with authority, understanding the art of silence can be revolutionary. Silence can disarm aggressors, confuse manipulators, and give you the upper hand in conversations that might otherwise spiral into conflict. When you choose not to react immediately, you create a space where others feel compelled to fill the void with their own insecurities. This is where the psychological game begins. People often speak to convince themselves or to mask their vulnerabilities. By remaining silent, you force them to confront their own narratives, exposing weaknesses they may not even be aware of. This approach requires a level of self-control and confidence that few possess. But it is precisely this mastery over oneself that sets you apart. Nietzsche believed that true strength lies in the ability to remain unshaken amidst chaos. As you practice this art of silence, you will find that you can navigate conversations with an ease that leaves others bewildered. The next time you find yourself in a heated discussion or a manipulative exchange, remember that your silence can be your most powerful weapon. It is not about being passive. It is about being strategically present, allowing your presence to speak volumes without uttering a single word. When you embrace this philosophy, you will discover a new dimension of communication, where you are not merely a participant, but a master of the interaction. The journey to outsmarting anyone begins with recognizing the value of silence in a world that often overlooks it. In the realm of communication, observation is often an overlooked skill that can significantly enhance your ability to outsmart others without saying a word. While many people focus on crafting the perfect response, the true art lies in paying close attention to the nuances of those around you. Observing body language, facial expressions, and even the slightest changes in tone can provide invaluable insights into what someone is truly feeling or thinking. Nietzsche understood the importance of perception. He believed that to master the art of interaction, one must first become a keen observer of human behavior. By honing this skill, you can gather information that others might miss, allowing you to navigate conversations with a strategic advantage. When you observe rather than react, you create a mental map of the dynamics at play. This allows you to identify weaknesses, insecurities, and motivations that can be leveraged to your benefit. For instance, if someone is trying to assert dominance in a conversation, their body language might reveal tension or uncertainty. By recognizing these signs, you can choose to remain silent, allowing their insecurities to surface while you maintain an air of confidence. This not only puts you in control, but also shifts the power dynamic in your favor. Moreover, observation is not solely about watching others. It also involves reflecting on your own behavior and reactions. Being self-aware allows you to manage your responses and maintain composure in challenging situations. When you are in tune with your emotions, you can resist the urge to react impulsively, which is often a sign of weakness. Instead, you can use your silence to create a space for deeper reflection, both for yourself and for those around you. This practice of observation and self-awareness transforms you into a silent strategist, capable of navigating complex social landscapes with ease. As you cultivate this skill, you will find that you can influence conversations without uttering a word. Your presence becomes a powerful force that shapes the dynamics of any interaction. In essence, mastering the art of observation equips you with the tools to understand the underlying currents of communication. It allows you to read between the lines and grasp the unspoken words that often carry more weight than verbal exchanges. By becoming an astute observer, you position yourself as a silent authority in conversations, capable of outsmarting anyone who underestimates the power of nonverbal communication. The journey to becoming a master of silence continues with the recognition that observation is not just a skill. It is an essential component of effective communication that can elevate your interactions to new heights. Nonverbal communication is a vital aspect of human interaction that often speaks louder than words. It encompasses body language, gestures, facial expressions, and even the space between individuals. Understanding and mastering nonverbal cues can significantly enhance your ability to outsmart others without saying anything at all. Nietzsche recognized that much of human interaction is driven by unspoken signals, and those who can interpret these signals effectively gain a distinct advantage. When you enter a conversation, pay attention to how others carry themselves. Are they leaning in, indicating interest, or are they crossing their arms, suggesting defensiveness? These subtle cues can provide insights into their feelings and intentions. By being attuned to these signals, you can adjust your own body language to create a more favorable environment. For instance, adopting an open posture can convey confidence and approachability, while maintaining eye contact can establish a connection that encourages others to reveal more about themselves. Moreover, your own nonverbal communication can be a powerful tool in asserting your presence. When you remain silent, your body language becomes the primary means of expression. A calm demeanor, steady posture, and controlled gestures can project confidence and authority, compelling others to listen and engage with you more thoughtfully. In contrast, fidgeting or appearing anxious can undermine your message even if your words are well crafted. This is why it is crucial to align your nonverbal signals with the message you wish to convey. When you master the art of nonverbal communication, you can influence outcomes without uttering a single word. Additionally, silence itself can be a form of nonverbal communication. The strategic use of pauses can create tension, prompting others to fill the void with their words. This can be particularly effective in negotiations or conflict situations where you want to maintain control. By allowing silence to linger, you give others the opportunity to reveal their thoughts and vulnerabilities, which can be leveraged to your advantage. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasizes the importance of understanding the power dynamics at play in any interaction. By harnessing nonverbal communication and silence, you position yourself as a formidable presence, capable of navigating complex social terrains with ease. In essence, nonverbal communication is an art form that can be cultivated to enhance your interactions. It allows you to convey messages, assert authority, and influence others without relying on spoken words. By becoming adept at reading and utilizing nonverbal cues, you can outsmart anyone, turning silence into a powerful ally in your quest for effective communication. As you continue to explore the depths of this silent strategy, remember that the strength of nonverbal communication lies in its ability to transcend language, making it a universal tool for connection and influence. Your presence in a room can significantly impact the dynamics of any interaction. It holds you not just about being physically there. It holds you about how you carry yourself and the energy you project. Nietzsche understood that presence is a form of power, and those who can command attention without uttering a word can shape conversations to their advantage. When you enter a space, consider how you want to be perceived. Your posture, facial expressions, and even the way you move can convey confidence and authority. Standing tall, making deliberate movements, and maintaining an engaged demeanor can draw people toward you, making them more receptive to your influence. This is especially important in group settings where voices can easily get lost in the noise. By cultivating a strong presence, you create an atmosphere where others feel compelled to listen and respond to you, even if you choose to remain silent. Moreover, your presence can evoke emotions and reactions in others. A calm, composed individual can instill a sense of trust and security, while someone who appears anxious may provoke uncertainty. This emotional influence is crucial in strategic interactions, as it allows you to guide the conversation, point you direction, without needing to articulate your thoughts explicitly. When others feel comfortable around you, they are more likely to open up, sharing insights and vulnerabilities that you can use to your advantage. In addition, the concept of presence extends beyond the physical. It includes your mental and emotional state. Being fully present in the moment, Huoyang sensitively engaged and aware. Huoyang allows you to respond to the subtleties of the conversation. When you, Huodingyi, mentally attuned to the dynamics at play, you can navigate interactions with a level of finesse that sets you apart. This ability to remain present while others may be distracted or overwhelmed can be a powerful tool in outsmarting those around you. Ultimately, mastering the influence of presence involves a combination of self-awareness, confidence, and emotional intelligence. By focusing on how you present yourself and the energy you bring into a room, you can create an environment that fosters connection and influence. Your presence can become a silent force that shapes conversations, guiding outcomes without the need for words. As you continue to develop this skill, remember that your ability to command presence is not just about being seen. It huochu about being felt, leaving a lasting impact on those around you. Listening is often regarded as a passive activity, yet it is one of the most powerful tools you can wield in communication. Nietzsche believed that true understanding comes from deep listening, a skill that can enable you to outsmart others without saying a word. When you actively listen, you demonstrate respect and interest, which can disarm even the most defensive individuals. This creates an environment where others feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings, often revealing more than they intended. By choosing to listen rather than speak, you position yourself as a confidant, someone who values the perspectives of others. This can lead to a wealth of information that you can leverage in future interactions. Moreover, effective listening involves more than just hearing words. It requires you to pay attention to the underlying emotions and intentions behind those words. By tuning into the nuances of tone, pace, and body language, you can gain insights into what someone is truly trying to convey. This heightened awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully, even if your response is simply a nod or a smile. Such nonverbal affirmations can encourage others to continue sharing, creating a dialogue that empowers you to gather valuable information while maintaining your silence. Additionally, the act of listening can shift the power dynamics in a conversation. When you listen intently, you create a sense of imbalance where the speaker feels the need to fill the silence with more information. This can lead to them revealing their vulnerabilities or uncertainties, which you can then use to your advantage. Nietzsche Huochu philosophy emphasizes the importance of understanding the motivations and fears of others. By listening, you gain access to these insights without having to engage in verbal sparring. In conclusion, mastering the power of listening transforms you into a silent strategist. It allows you to gather information, foster trust, and influence conversations without saying a word. As you practice this skill, remember that listening is not merely about waiting for your turn to speak. It huochu about engaging deeply with others, creating a space where your silence can speak volumes. By embracing the power of listening, you can outsmart anyone, turning conversations into opportunities for connection and influence, while maintaining an air of mystery and authority. Empathy is a powerful, often underestimated tool in communication that can help you outsmart others without saying a word. Nietzsche emphasized the importance of understanding the emotions and perspectives of others, suggesting that true power lies in the ability to connect on a deeper level. When you practice empathy, you cultivate an awareness of the feelings and experiences of those around you. This understanding allows you to navigate conversations with sensitivity, making others feel seen and valued. When people feel understood, they are more likely to open up, revealing their thoughts and vulnerabilities. This is where your strategic advantage begins. By listening and observing empathetically, you gain insights that can inform your responses, even if those responses are nonverbal. Moreover, empathy allows you to anticipate the needs and reactions of others. When you can intuitively gauge how someone might respond to a situation, you can tailor your presence and body language accordingly. For instance, if you sense that someone is feeling insecure or defensive, your calm and open demeanor can create a safe space for dialogue. This not only puts them at ease, but also positions you as a source of support and understanding. By embodying empathy, You become a silent force that influences the emotional landscape of conversations, guiding them in a direction that benefits you. Additionally, practicing empathy fosters a sense of connection that transcends words. When you genuinely care about the feelings of others, your nonverbal cues is nodding, maintaining eye contact and mirroring their emotions and communicate your understanding more powerfully than any spoken response. This creates a bond that encourages others to share more openly, often leading to valuable insights that you can leverage in future interactions. In essence, empathy is a silent strategy that can elevate your interactions to new heights. It enables you to connect with others on a human level, fostering trust and openness. By mastering the role of empathy in communication, you position yourself as a thoughtful observer, capable of outsmarting anyone who underestimates the power of emotional intelligence. As you continue to develop this skill, remember that empathy is not just about understanding others. It's about using that understanding to navigate conversations with grace and influence, all while maintaining a quiet strength. Confidence is one of the most compelling attributes you can possess in any interaction. Nietzsche believed that confidence not only enhances your presence, but also influences how others perceive and respond to you. When you exude confidence, you create an aura that commands attention and respect, often without the need for words. Your body language becomes a powerful tool that conveys assurance, standing tall, making direct eye contact, and using purposeful gestures can all signal to others that you are in control. This nonverbal communication can be incredibly disarming, prompting others to engage with you more thoughtfully. Moreover, confidence allows you to embrace silence as a strategic advantage. When you are self-assured, you are comfortable with pauses and moments of reflection. This can create a sense of anticipation in conversations, encouraging others to fill the silence with their thoughts and feelings. By remaining calm and composed, you position yourself as a figure of authority, often leading others to reveal more than they intended. This dynamic can shift the power balance in your favor, allowing you to gather insights that can be leveraged later. Additionally, confidence fosters resilience in the face of challenges. When you believe in yourself, you are less likely to be swayed by the opinions or criticisms of others. This inner strength allows you to navigate difficult conversations with grace, maintaining your composure even when faced with hostility or manipulation. By refusing to react impulsively, you can turn the tables on those who may seek to undermine you, using your silence as a tool to regain control of the interaction. In conclusion, mastering the impact of confidence transforms you into a formidable presence in any conversation. It empowers you to embrace silence and observation as tools for influence, allowing you to outsmart others without uttering a word. As you continue to cultivate this confidence, remember that it is not merely about self-assurance. It's about embodying a presence that commands respect and encourages open dialogue. By harnessing the power of confidence, you can navigate social dynamics with ease, turning every interaction into an opportunity for connection and influence. Strategic silence is a powerful technique that can significantly enhance your communication skills. Nietzsche recognized that silence can be as impactful as words, often carrying more weight in conversations. By choosing when to speak and when to remain silent, you can create a dynamic that puts you in control. Silence allows you to observe and assess the situation without the distractions of verbal exchanges. It gives you the space to reflect on what has been said and to consider your next move carefully. This thoughtful approach can lead to more meaningful interactions, as it encourages others to fill the void with their thoughts and emotions. Moreover, employing strategic silence can create tension in a conversation, prompting others to reveal more than they might have intended. When you remain quiet after a provocative statement or question, it can compel the other person to elaborate, often leading to valuable insights. This technique can be particularly effective in negotiations or conflict situations where maintaining control is crucial. By allowing silence to linger, you can guide the conversation in a direction that benefits you, gathering information that might otherwise remain hidden. Additionally, silence can serve as a powerful tool for managing emotions in conversations. When tensions rise, choosing to remain silent rather than reacting impulsively can help diffuse the situation. This calm demeanor not only reflects strength, but also encourages others to lower their defenses, creating an environment conducive to resolution and understanding. By mastering the art of strategic silence, you position yourself as a thoughtful and composed conversationalist, capable of navigating complex interactions with ease. In essence, strategic silence is not merely the absence of words. It is a deliberate choice that can shape the course of conversations. By using silence to your advantage, you can enhance your observational skills, gather valuable insights, and maintain control in any interaction. As you continue to develop this skill, remember that silence can be a powerful ally in your quest for effective communication, allowing you to outsmart others while fostering deeper connections. Assertiveness is a crucial component of effective communication that allows you to express your thoughts and feelings confidently while respecting the perspectives of others. Nietzsche believed that mastering assertiveness is key to navigating social dynamics and outsmarting those around you. When you are assertive, you communicate your needs and boundaries clearly, creating a framework for healthy interactions. This clarity not only enhances your credibility, but also encourages others to engage with you more openly. Moreover, assertiveness enables you to balance confidence with empathy. While it is essential to express your viewpoints, it is equally important to acknowledge the feelings and opinions of others. By practicing assertive communication, you create an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. This fosters trust and collaboration, allowing you to build stronger relationships without compromising your own needs. Additionally, being assertive allows you to manage conflicts effectively. When disagreements arise, an assertive approach empowers you to address issues directly while remaining calm and composed. This not only demonstrates your confidence but also encourages others to engage in constructive dialogue rather than resorting to defensiveness or aggression.